Yo, look. You're rocking with the kid Zuse on the come up, hot new hip hop. Bullet, boy, look. I'm born and raised in Kingston, Jamaica, you know what I mean? It's a third world country, a very, very small island in the Caribbean, you know what I mean? That created reggae music. We're not really a hip-hop influenced country, but we do listen to hip-hop when it becomes big, when it becomes very mainstream, you know what I mean? And, growing up, I always wanted to be a rapper, you know what I mean? I was always influenced by Biggie and Pac and Snoop Dogg, and I love the sounds, the melodies, the topics that they would speak on, you know what I mean. I could relate to it coming from a poverty-stricken demographic. I went to Atlanta, to pursue my dreams because I feel like Atlanta is not the mecca of rap music, you know what I mean. I feel like if you can make it in Atlanta, you can make it anywhere, you know what I mean. So, I was traveling back and forth, you know what I mean, and I had the chance to meet up with FKI. Super producers, who discovered me. I can't safely say, you know what I mean, they groomed me, you know what I mean, showed me the ropes, and I took it from there, you know what I mean, and I'm here today. When something exciting happens in your country, people scream out, poi, bullet, you know what I mean, for excitement. You're playing soccer, and a guy scores a goal, poi, bullet. It's a part of the culture, especially in the urban, places in my country, you know what I mean, so. They call me the ad-lib king these days because, the young boy changes them so much, you know what I mean? I have so many ad-libs, I have the look, the pie, bullet, and then, I have the joker laugh. Zimmy. But yeah, you don't know, man, Just stay tuned, yuck. If I left it up to First Down and Sauce Lord Ray Rich, who are, the guys that make FKI, my first 11 songs would be my mixtape, you know what I mean? But I didn't think I had my sound as yet, so I made 300 songs within 9 months. And then I picked the best 14, you know what I mean? I put them out and I created the album, the mixtape album called Bullet, you know what I mean? Hosted by DJ Scream and DJ Spins, you know what I mean? That was my introduction. And after that, I put out Plug, you know what I mean? With DJ Scream and DJ Green Lantern, they blessed me. And now I have the Illegal Immigrant out. It came out on Complex, you know what I mean? It's on that Piff Live mixtapes and all the other blogs, including HotNewHipHop, I should say. You know what I mean? Very blessed. Zulu Gang consists of, FKI, me, Mike Fresh, Natasha Mosley, Losa, you know what I mean? You have also, it's not only artists as well, you have engineers, Maestro Zuli, Mills Zuli, who engineers for Kevin Gates, you know what I mean? But yeah, all of us, created this crew, and we've been, Zulu Gang mixtape came out in 2013 in November, and that catapulted everybody's career, I would say, to a different level. Well, especially for me, you know what I mean? I came out with my single Red, you know what I mean? Pull up on you with the Mark 10, you know what I mean? And, my life just kind of went, up since then, you know what I mean? I'm not where I want to be, but I'm very blessed and I'm very grateful for the opportunities that Zulu Gang has given to me. But Zulu Gang is a crew, nah. It's really a movement, you know what I mean? It's about showing people that it's loyalty over royalty, you know what I mean? Friends before fame. Working with FKI, they opened doors for me, and allowed me to be able to spread my wings and also work with other great talents like DJ Spins, who's also my right-hand man, you know what I mean? And, from that, it goes to Metro Boomin and Sonny Digital and, the other guys who have blessed me along the way, you know what I mean? And with that connection, T.I., who I'd consider a mentor, you know what I mean, in my career, he's like an uncle to me, like a big bro, you know what I mean? He took a liking to me and my music, and he's been grooming me ever since, you know what I mean? And he blessed me with the What You Gonna Do About It single on the Hustle Gang GDOD 2 mixtape, you know what I mean? Someone please call 911, tell him. You know what I mean? So yeah, that came out, and it's just been going good for me, bro. I can't complain, I'm very, very, very blessed. Very, very blessed, man. I've been able to cross paths with producers like Mike Will, who have blessed me with beats now. So, I've never really worked with him before, so it's like, no, I'm putting time into that, you know what I mean? I've also been blessed to get some Hit Boy beats as well, you know what I mean, out the woodwork. So, I'm working on that as well, you know what I mean, for the people. Nothing isn't out at the moment, but, stay tuned, Trade the Truth, he has blessed me. Of course, my mentor T.I. has blessed me as well. Young Thug is a very, very good friend of mine. We have multiple tracks together as well. Last year, he put me on the EU remix with T.I. I'm on the last verse, people don't really know, but that's really me. Light a nigga up, me no talk and beg. Crack a nigga up like the yolk at the egg, you know what I mean? That's Zuse, you know what I mean? They also have Treasure with me and Young Thug, produced by Done Deal. Rifle come from Cuba. All of me thug them a shooter, you know what I mean? Yeah. And then you have What You Gonna Do About It with me and the Hustle Gang. You have Heaven or Hell, which is my most recent song with Little Herb from Chicago. You know what I mean? My plug is Hispanic with Little Baby. You know what I mean? My plug is Hispanic. You know what I mean? I don't really want to miss out anybody, but you know what I mean? No matter how big or small you are, I'm very blessed to work with everybody in the industry, everybody who supports me and my career, you know what I mean? And you know what I mean? People who I can relate to as well, you know what I mean? I'm just here to really change the game, change the culture, you know what I mean? And I also want to be the greatest, that people have ever seen, like one of the best. They can be like Zuse, top 10 dead or alive, like this boy is fire, like, you know what I mean? I take my time and make my music, you know what I mean? I don't rush music, I don't, you know what I mean? I don't force music either, you know what I mean? I take my time. I want to affect and affect the world like Tupac did. Not everything is all about bullet and bang bang, you know what I mean? There's so many other things out there to speak on, And if people listen to The Illegal Immigrant, which is out right now, I have songs like Oh Mama that I made for my mom, you know what I mean? So, I want to just change the culture, you know what I mean? Show people diversity, you know what I mean? Be able to be very lyrical at times and to also, like, you know what I mean, dumb it down, you know what I mean? And I allow people to really enjoy themselves, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? I'm here to change the culture really and truly and to be the best at this, So. You can tell them I am the new Bob Marley, Biggie, and also the new Machiavelli. Bustin' your jelly. Tell me your nigga, you know who can mix the hip-hop with the reggae. Bullet! Look! Hot new hip-hop.
People in North Carolina that I really fuck with, you know what I mean? It's dope, yo. The scene is actually growing out there, you know what I mean? The culture's growing as far as music, and it's crazy seeing it being brought together and put together. Like, this is the beginning stages, so it's just like, it's all love. Like, I guess I'm one of the forefathers, so that's pretty crazy. My sound, I'm actually still figuring it out myself, man. I wanted to actually make a genre of my own, Like, I'm not really, I don't know what my sound is, you know what I mean? I don't know, like, my last tape was a very, like, wide spectrum of, like, sounds of music, actually, you know what I mean? So there's not really one place that I can pigeonhole myself, and I'm not really one of those dudes. I don't know, I feel like it's better to be able to do a lot of different things, you know what I mean?
Me and my manager, Netta Grit, you know what I'm saying? Like, he had sent me a couple beats, you know what I'm saying? And I played the beat, I'm like, I like this one right here. Then the next day I called him, he came and picked me up. I let him hear the song. So we went to go lay it down probably like 2 weeks later. You know what I mean? This was like around March. I want to say March, you know what I mean? And after we laid it down in March, 6 to 7 months later, you know what I'm saying?